Hey guys, it's Katie and welcome back to another bullet journal plan with me. And we're doing July, obviously, and let me just say, I can't believe it's already been more than half a year. Like, where did time even go? But anyways, for this month, I wanted to have some aesthetic vibes. So I went for a water lily and lily pads theme, which I thought was super cute. You'll see it later in the video. And I wanted like some sleek modern aesthetics, so I added some borders, some bold text, the contrasting colors of like the tealish turquoise color with the purpley pink color. It's pretty cool. I don't know, I feel like colors are a great way to make your spreads really nice. So I researched more into what the lotus flower represents, and I found that it symbolizes like a rebirth, and I felt like that was really fitting with everything that's going on. You know, 2020 has definitely been a year of change. I still remember when it was like December 31st and we're like, yes, 2020 is gonna be our year. We are going to thrive, and it has definitely been a year. We cannot deny that. But I feel like this theme, the lotus flower lily pads theme, really encompasses what we should be doing, just like growing from everything that's happening, learning, and just bettering ourselves as a society. So to give it those aesthetic vibes with the Z, I did the bold slanted calligraphy for July. There's a bunch of sparkles because, you know, sparkles make everything better, and then the contrasting colors and the border. I feel like everything ties together really nicely, and it's pretty sleek, you know. If you compare it to like a bunch of my other plan with me's or like my different spreads, I feel like the vibe is completely different. Moving on to the right side of my spread, I decided to dedicate an entire page to a quote. And when I was looking for quotes, I did not know where to start. So I was like, who is most known for water lilies? And of course, it is Mr. Claude Monet himself. So I found this quote, and I don't know, it's without the water, the lilies cannot live as I am without art. And if you know me in person, or I guess online too, art is a big part of my life, and without art, it would be quite sad. So I really felt this quote resonated with me, you know? And so I had a lot of fun, like with the different fonts, with the, and with drawing the water lilies, and I zoomed in because a whole half of my head was in the frame, because when I concentrate really hard, I bend forward. I'm almost like a sea or like a little shrimp, so I didn't want you to see the top of my head. You're welcome. And as I was saying, I had a lot of fun with the lettering and the colors, and my favorite part is when I did the waters. Oh, and a sparkle, of course. You can't have a quotes page without sparkles. And anyways, as I was saying, my favorite part was when I did the word water, because I used the white pen and did like ripples, you know, when the sunlight hits the water, and then there's like this really cool rippling effect. That's what I was trying to achieve. So moving on to my July monthly calendar, I wanted to keep the theme sleek and modern, so I chose to do a font instead of my usual handwriting, and this one is Georgia Bold Italic, if you wanted to know, you know. And I just colored it in black because it looks extra sleek that way. And I drew some lily pads and some lotus flowers because that's the theme. And then for the background, I did this water effect, like when you look overhead. You'll see later. But I was inspired by Lexi's Desk and Yikes Journal on Instagram. They did a similar theme, but instead of lily pads, they did koi fish. You should definitely check them out because they're both super talented, and I'm inspired by both of them, like, all the time. See, didn't it turn out super cool? I stand by my statement that this is my favorite page. But we cannot forget about the others, such as my July playlist page. Once again, to make it modern, I used a faux calligraphy style instead of my usual calligraphy, just to give it those extra vibes. I've said vibes too many times in this video, I'm sorry. But anyways, so for my July playlist, I chose 5 songs and I did this long rectangle style instead of my usual 6 small rectangle styles. If you've been following me, you know what I mean, and if not, just know that I've never done this before. So the 5 songs that I chose are I'm in Trouble by Nuest. I think that's how you say it. But anyways, I've had this song stuck in my head forever. I just hear it playing in the background in my brain, and sometimes I just want to turn it off, but at the same time, it's such a good song that I'm not mad about it. But if you haven't heard it before, you should definitely check it out. I love this song. And then also Obsession by EXO. I think this is it's not recent, I'm pretty sure. But EXO, What's Not to Love. And then Teeth by 5 Seconds of Summer, also an old song, still good. Love Me Less by Max featuring Quinn XCII. Maybe that's supposed to be the Roman numerals, I don't know. But it's a good song, very catchy. And then finally, Breathe by AB6. I have had this song also stuck in my head. Basically, it's a battle between this song and I'm in Trouble, and I am not mad about it. Both are great songs. Next is my mood tracker, and to be honest, I don't really use mood trackers, but I came up with this idea and I was like, it is too good to pass up, so that's what I'm making. I'm probably just gonna fill the circles out with random colors and then post it on Instagram because that's what you do. Just a heads up in case you follow me there. But yeah, so if you see a dark color, you know, that's the sad one. I'm not actually sad, I just wanted to put it there so there's like different colors, you know, or else this thing would be entirely like just meh, you know. And so I don't really use mood trackers. As I said, I don't use mood trackers, habit trackers, sleep trackers, because I just end up forgetting about them. Like I do the first few days and I'm like, yeah, go Katie, and then I just forget about them and then they're empty and I feel bad, so I usually just don't make them. But this was too cute, and don't be dumb like me and add an extra circle, because apparently July has 32 days. Who knew? So I just put in a little smiley face instead. It's cute. That's all that matters. And here's the finished product. I am really happy with the way this turned out, and I hope you like it too. I also made a little printable for July of a calendar. If you want to download it, you can print it. I have the link down below. You can just open it and then save it and then print it, and we can have matching calendars. It'll be fun. And if you use it, tag me so I can see it. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you for watching if you've watched the whole way through. I love you, and see you next time.